Hi everyone, it's Christy with Stampin' Texas. Well, my friend Marilyn showed this fun project to me, and the minute I saw it, I knew I just had to do a video for everybody. Is this not the cutest little treat holder? The little mug with the handle. We made this one together the other night in our demonstrator meeting, and then I started playing with the Gingham Garden Designer Series paper and came up with this one. And it's so cute. You just fill a cello bag with little treats, put it inside, and you've got a fun gift to give someone. So let me show you how we're going to make this cute little mug. Now, this project does not take much paper at all. This design is also from Gingham Garden, and I'm just going to show this to you for the measurements, but then we're going to actually create this one. All you need is a strip of 12 by 4.5 inch paper. That's the first cut I made, is I just cut it at the 4.5 inch mark. And then I cut this one at 3 inches. So you're left with two pieces. One is 4.5 by 9 and one is 4.5 by 3. This is going to be for the handle, so we can set that aside. This one is actually going to be what creates the mug. Now let me get my score tool into view. You'll definitely need this for this project. Make sure I'm not hitting anything. Alright. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your 4.5 by 9 inch piece, put it up against your score tool like this, and you're going to score at every 1 inch mark. And I've already started scoring these. So you'll score at 1, 2, 3, all the way across. And that one just needed a score mark at 8. Then you're going to turn your paper, and you're going to score this way at the 1.5 inch mark, and then you're going to score that all the way down. At this point, I would go ahead and fold on your score marks. It does help because we're going to do a little bit of cutting here, and it just helps to be able to see the crease lines. This is such a cute little project. The possibilities are endless with this one. Alright, so then what we're going to do is on this short side, we're going to start cutting along the side and then stop at that where we scored at 1.5 inches. Can you see that? I hope so. I'm having to look carefully too, because some designs make it a little harder to see those score marks. And for the month of July, just so you know, if you buy 3 packages of Designer Series paper, you'll get one free. So it's a great time to get your designer paper. Okay, so now we have all these little flaps. On the far right, we're going to go to the very end and actually take off this little flap. So you could go ahead and cut that one off. Then we're also going to make a little diagonal, just like this. And this is going to be the flap that tucks inside the mug. Now let's get our snail adhesive. You could use sticky strips, snail, whatever you prefer. Even liquid glue would work well. So I've got adhesive on this piece right here. And I'm going to actually flip it over. And these tab pieces are going to come inside. And so I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive while it's open and easy to get to. I'm going to put adhesive on every little flap just to kind of help hold it together. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm kind of going upside down here. Let's turn this around. We're going to tuck the flap in and get that to stick. Like that. I think that ought to be good. And press it really well. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start pushing in the tabs that are opposite of each other. And it doesn't matter where you start. Just like if I start with this one, the tab opposite of that is this one. I'm going to kind of line those up. And now we'll do the opposite here. There we go. And now the opposite. And then the opposite. And you kind of want to make sure it's still making that round. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cute. All right, now at this point, I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to show you how to do the handle. Remember that 3-inch piece? We have the 3 by 4.5-inch piece, and this is going to go through the Big Shot, and I love this magnetic platform. It holds those framelits in place. They're not going to slide or move on you. And you're going to use, I believe that's the smallest oval framelit, and this is the third. So 1, 2, there's one in between, and then I'm using the smallest and then the third smallest. Run that through your Big Shot, and this is what you have. At this point, all you have to do is fold this in half, give that a good crease, and we're going to get our liquid glue, the Tombow, and you do not want to put any liquid glue in this crease, because we're actually going to, that's part that we're going to snip to adhere to the mug. So I'll just put in some glue like this. Doesn't take much. Fold that in half. Press it. And then we're going to get our scissors again. And we're going to snip. Oh, I'm getting kind of high up on the camera. Right there. Open these up. Kind of create a little flap. And all we're going to do is get our liquid glue back again. Add some liquid glue. And stick that on the side of our little mug. And just hold that on there for a couple minutes. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to set up, but there you go. Isn't that the cutest little mug? Such a fun treat for anyone, and I just had to share that. I hope you enjoy it, and for more fun project ideas, be sure to visit my website, and don't forget to like me on Facebook. Thanks so much.